Hey, it's Jeff with Austin Bounce House Rentals, and today, well, here we go again. This is the third weekend that we've had rain in the forecast in the month of September in a row. So, as we've done with the past two weekends where Saturday ended up being an okay day both times, we're hoping that this Saturday is going to be the same thing, where the forecasters are just a little bit off, a little bit wonky, not completely correct. In fact, here's me, a little clip of me last Saturday when it was supposed to be raining, and I might be a little upset, but here's a clip. It's not raining. 70-80% called for today, and nada. This is the second Saturday in a row where we didn't have rain that was predicted. I just don't see it. I mean, there's some clouds, but usually rain is wet. It's not very wet. Okay, so we were just having some fun with that. But the point is we can't always put a lot of faith in these weather forecasts. You want to take them with a grain of salt. I think they offer them up with a grain of salt because they know full well that it's just an estimate of what may happen based on inexact sciences that they're dealing with currently. Maybe we'll get it focused in later in the future of humanity, but right now, weather forecasts are like fortune telling. I mean, you know, you read the situation right, you're probably going to look like you know something that somebody else doesn't, but you get it wrong enough, then, well, we all feel like we're qualified. Anyway, so let's do a little different format today. Instead of complaining about the weather or talking about our rain policy, which is actually a great policy, you have up until the time the driver arrives at your location on the day of your event to cancel due to rain or bad weather at that very moment. So anyway, I don't want to get too much further into the rain policy because we've done that to death on these videos lately, but it's a great weather policy because we give you a last minute out where you don't have to predict. You can just simply look up and say, hey, it looks like an okay day, let's take the bounce house. Or you look up and say, well, it's pouring rain and I didn't even have to look up because I can feel the rain, so let's cancel. No problem. Let's take a look at some of the bounce houses and slides and so forth that went out last weekend when it was supposed to be raining and it really didn't. So here are a few shots, just a handful of some items from last Saturday, again, when it was supposed to be raining, but did not. So here we go, and look at the pictures, and you tell me if it looks like a rainy day or not from the pictures. All right, so we start off with the Bouncy Castle. This is a great 13 by 13 foot unit, good for toddlers through age 7. You can fit maybe 4 to 6 kids of any age in them, and maybe up to 10 kids of toddler age at one time safely and comfortably. It's very colorful. It adds a splash of color to any backyard. It's a great unit. Now let's move on to the Spider-Man XL combo. This is an extra large 4-in-1 combo featuring a bouncer, climber, slide, and basketball hoop. It's 16 feet wide by 20 feet deep, which means you're going to need an 18-foot width by 22-foot length area to set up in. It's got amazing high-definition graphics, I should say high resolution, but I'm thinking flat screens, and it just looks snazzy, very colorful, and we move on to the Promo XL combo. This is the same format, 4-in-1 combo with our promotional banners on them. We do a lot of fundraisers and donations and partial donations with the Promo units that come in either XL combo like the one you're looking at, or Super Combo 5-in-1, or just the standard bounce house. So we can do promos in any of those three form factors, and we like to get involved with the community, churches, schools, fundraising, so anything like that that's happening, invite us along, and it may be free. Let's talk about the My Little Farm Toddler Playland. This is an awesome, unique unit, open top. So it was really risky doing it on a rainy day that was forecasted for rain, but it didn't end up being too risky at all. The kids enjoyed themselves without getting rained on. And this thing has a lot of different games, ball pit, different interactive games, matching games, things like that. The whole thing's a bouncy bounce. It's got slides, obstacles. So it's really a great, well-rounded unit for any toddler or, you know, maybe up to age 5. Here's the Little Kahunas talking about toddlers. This is a great toddler water slide. It's not too big, not too small. And also kids maybe up to age 7 can enjoy this water slide as well. Here is our Slide and Splash, which is a medium-sized water slide. It's a single wide lane slide with a large pool of water, and it's a ton of fun. We also pair this one up with our Water Wars option, which we bring out 10 high-powered squirt guns, water guns, and the kids can shoot themselves and each other, and you know, it's a lot of fun. All right, so the Dolphin Splash is one of our larger 20-foot high slides. It's a single lane water slide with a double hump, which gives you that roller coaster kind of boom, boom, that airtime feel that you get on a roller coaster. So that's kind of the calling card for the Dolphin Splash. It's got a splashdown zone as opposed to a pool, so there's no immersion into the water, but there is a nice splash at the end of the ride. And we go to our slip and slide, which is a dual lane 30-foot slip and slide with pool. This thing is awesome, one-on-one competition. It looks good even in the fog. That was an early morning setup, it looks like. And this is just a lot of fun for kids of all ages and even older kids, if you know what I mean. And we wrap it up with the Fire and Ice water slide. A lot of these went out last weekend, so we have several pictures here. It's a dual lane, 20-foot tall, 2-story high water slide with pool. One of the slides is high and the other slide is higher. So it's got 2 different height slides in it, which is great for a mixed group of ages, and it's just always a hit at every party it goes to. Well, I hope you enjoyed this kind of mixed video on weather / what happened last weekend and looking at some inflatables. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the party.